RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by First Mid-America Credit Union. New name, same great credit union. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance. All your protection under one roof. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Nautilus, the area's finest fitness facility. And Alton Tree Service. With 11 years of experience, there is no tree we can't handle.
No opportunity. He was playing fairly deep. So the first two are on here, and Belleville East trying to make some noise right off the bat, and Siddle can definitely help himself out here.
Left-handed batter fouls one off to the tall, lanky lefty here, wearing number 37, and there's nobody out with the number 3 hitter up there.
I like here. They're going to let him swing away. You got 3 and 4, arguably your best hitters in the lineup.
There's a strike, and it's quickly 0-2 here, and Bailey and the Redbirds could use an out or two.
Strikeout would definitely help out here.
Siddle, a .392 batter. And he sends one up the middle. Shortstop tries to cut it off. It deflects off of his body, though, and into center field for a hit, a run. It's first and third. They tried to keep it on the infield, but Halliday, behind the bag at second, just couldn't knock it down enough. And it goes into center for a run, a hit. It's 1-0 Lancers.
Well, again, it wasn't the hardest hit ball, but in a good spot there, and probably on an 0-2 pitch, you may have gotten a little more of the plate there than you wanted to. You probably would have been better off maybe to waste a pitch there to see if you can get the batter to go after something out of the zone. But nevertheless, Siddle does a good job getting the bat on the ball, and he's able to deliver.
Fly ball into center, deep right center field. Wisnowski on the fly.
What a catch.
Leaping grab, and he made an unbelievable catch in right center field. And out. He hangs on to it as he crashes to the ground. The runner tags at third and comes home, and they want to check it to make sure. And they say he did tag and come home. And the manager, Todd Haug, didn't think so as he's pacing in the dugout.
I'll tell you what, I wasn't paying attention to that. I was paying attention to the play in the field. I'll tell you what, that ball was tattooed pretty well, and it's running away from Wisnowski out there in center field. Well, you won't see a better – that's one of the better catches you're going to see. And I'll tell you what, so far, Belleville East right now not getting fooled at the plate. They're getting some good licks here to start off this game. They've got a 2-0 lead, but I think Bailey's going to give a tip of the cap to a center fielder for the play he just made for the first out.
Low and away for a ball here to Darius Box, senior first baseman, number 5 hitter. Brandon Hogue, third baseman, on deck. Here's a tap foul at home plate. So 1 on, 1 out. The Lancers now lead 2-0 here in the first inning. Wisnowski in center with a great diving catch in the gap. Moore in left, Edwards in right. Spurgeon at third, Halliday at short. Bodenbach at second, Matthews at first. Gibbs the catcher, Bailey the pitcher. And Ray Bailey sends it home, swinging a pop foul back and out of play. Brent Gibbs, the catcher, will give it a look, but it hits the bleachers here, first base side. 2 strikes now, 2 strikes and a ball. Batter digs back in, the number 5 hitter, Belleville East. Quickly off the bus and a 2-0 lead in the first. Swinging a foul again. Lancers here have 3 hits to start things off. A sacrifice fly. And the pitch on the way. Breaking ball and a tap foul at home plate. Well, Todd Haug was probably keeping an eye on the runner there right in front of him from the dugout, and the runner at third scored pretty quickly on that diving catch, so somehow he got all the way back to the bag, tagged, and Came home quickly before the ball even got in. That's the way the umpires saw it anyway. It's 2-0. 1-2 pitch. Foul back again.
Couple of good pitches now that Box has spoiled.
Belleville East 4-2 in the conference. Alton 4-2 in the conference. Redbirds going to have to come from behind at home today. Strike three, inside corner. Caught him looking at strike three. 2 down.
The batter gave up on it there. He thought it was going to run in on the hands, and late breaking action over the inner portion of the plate. And first strikeout of the game for Bailey, and he'd like to get out of this right where he's at. 2-0 right now after, again, first 4 batters were able to have some success. A couple of balls that weren't particularly hit hard, but in the right spots. And boy, that ball is center field. I'm still wondering how Wisnowski was able to make the catch. That ball running away from him, one of the tougher plays that you're going to make, but finally got Alton an out. Now they're an out away from getting out of the inning.
1-0 pitch is a strike, and now it's 1-1. 2 down in the inning. Runner still at first. RBIs for Siddle, the pitcher, and then Brunk. The cleanup man, the left fielder, hit that one to center. Breaking ball strike outside. 21 RBIs now. Brunk second on the team. He's now at 18. Nobody else has more than 9 RBIs, but they've combined for 39 now. Breaking ball low and in. The runner with a break, a late break to second. He's safe as the ball sails into center field. A delayed steal with 2 down.
Well, some middle infielders got to recognize that. They had him dead to rights, and Gibbs was ready to throw a strike to whoever was going to take it, and they were just late getting to the bag. Should have been the end of the inning, and now base hit could possibly get another run home here.
2-2 with 2 outs, and it's inside on the corner, and strike 3. Check swing, strike 3 to end the top of the first. The Lancers get 2. The Redbirds coming up here at Gordon Moore. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
These days, it's hard to watch TV and not see a commercial where some car dealers make all kinds of empty promises they just can't keep. At Roberts, we don't make empty promises. What we will promise is a great selection of vehicles, all at great prices, along with the exceptional service you deserve before, during, and after the sale. Stop by today and see for yourself. Roberts Motors in Alton on Route 3 or online at RiverBender.com.
Low-hanging branches, loose limbs, storm damage? Don't risk climbing up that shaky ladder. Let Alton Tree Service do it for you. Fully insured with over 11 years of experience, protecting your home and family is what we do best. From trimming to complete removal, there is no tree we can't handle. Contact Alton Tree Service today for a free, no-obligation estimate at 618-977-1413.
In the bottom of the first inning in Belleville East, with 2 runs in the first inning, top of the first, so their tall right-handed pitcher, 6'5" senior, Alex Siddle, goes to the mound with a lead, and he'll face Wisnowski, Moore, and Gibbs, the top 3. The middle 3, Matthews, Drosty, the DH for the pitcher Bailey. Bodenbach bats 6th. Then it's Edwards, Halliday, and Spurgeon at the bottom of the batting order for head coach Todd Haug.
Well, you'd like to be able to answer here if you can, but if anything, get some good swings, give your defense a chance to catch their breath there, because, again, they jumped out to Belleville East to the 2-0 lead. Especially your pitcher, you want Bailey to compose himself and get his thoughts back again and go back out there on the mound and have himself a solid inning.
First pitch swinging, Ronnie Wisnowski, and he fouls one back. Catcher comes back, has room, and he makes the catch right in front of the brick wall. And the screen here, it came all the way back and spinning back toward the field just enough.
Good play by Wisbrot there to be able to recognize where he's at, be able to find the baseball, all things you have to do simultaneously. You don't want to run into that fencing down there or stumble over that short brick wall that's there, and he was able to locate it well. Not the easiest play in the world, but he's able to make it for the first out. First pitch.
There's a bunt by Lawrence Moore up the first base side. Foul ball, first base line. Moore, the left fielder, bats now. Wisbrot, the catcher. Siddle, the pitcher. Hoge at third. Bartle at short. Snyder at second. Box at first. It's Brunk in left. Cooper in center, and Duncan in right field for the Lancers, who lead it 2-0 here over the Redbirds, just underway. Manager Todd Haug in the dugout as the Redbirds bat. And Moore takes a strike. Don't forget, after the game, we'll announce our Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game. During our post-game, we'll announce that player of the game for today. Swing and a miss. Strike three, and there's 2 down.
Brought the heat that time, but brought it a little bit away from the plate, out away from the right-handed batter, and that's kind of, you don't want to call it a waste pitch, but that's a pitch. And Siddle gets his first strikeout.
This pitch is a strike to Brent Gibbs, leading hitter for Alton. Number 3 hitter, the Alton catcher, batting .477. Pitch from the right-hander is a strike in the inside corner. Called strikes by the umpire here in this first inning. This is the 6th start already for this pitcher. Nobody else for East has made more than 3 starts. So he's their ace, and the pitch is high for a ball.
He just threw his first ball of the game, too.
1-2 to Brent Gibbs, the catcher. Here's the next. Swing and a deep drive to left, hooking foul into the Alton dugout. Left field corner.
Now he took that inside pitch and those are balls. If you can get the bat extended and quick timing on it, might be able to pull some balls down the line here, and that time he did, but he got just a little bit out in front of it and pulls it foul.
Gibbs digs back in. He's a junior. Catcher for Alton High wears number 6. And the pitch, low and away for a ball. Siddle ready with another one. 2-2 now to Gibbs. Nobody on, 2 down. Strike 3 called. Inside corner. Struck him out looking. 2 Ks in the inning. And the Redbirds are finished 1-2-3 in the first. After 1 inning, it's Belleville East over Alton High, 2-0. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
South Central Conference action. Today it's Southwestern Conference, and the catcher for the Lancers, Lucas Wisbrot, takes a ball from Bailey. Now a foul ball, and it's 1-1.
It'll be 7, 8, and 9 to lead off the inning here for the guests, Belleville East, put 2 on the board in the first, and they lead by that score.
2 runs, 3 hits, and then the Redbirds went down 1-2-3. Here at Gordon Moore Park, Danny Hughes, the DH, will be next, batting for right fielder Josh Duncan. This breaking ball is off the end of the bat. Fly ball to center field. Wisnowski there, and easy catch, 1 down.
Good spot for a 1-2 pitch. That's, again, an area where you throw it out a little bit out of the zone where the batter, enough to where he's going to try to protect the plate. That one he just golfed out into center field, and a better start to the second inning for Bailey. He gets first batter out here.
Ground ball up the middle. This one off the mound into center field. It sails quickly into center field, up the middle of the diamond for a base hit for Hughes, the DH.
It's a couple of balls back through the box now, and the one that Siddle hit wasn't particularly hard. You thought may have been a chance for a double play, but it was able to score through and get the first run home. And you think those balls back up the middle there where the mound, if it hits in the right spot, might slow it up for the middle infielders, but not the case. Another one goes through, and 4 hits now for the Lancers.
Now Devin Cooper, the batter, center fielder, taking ball 1. He's the number 9 hitter. And then we'll go back to the top, and Bartle, the shortstop. Right-handed pitcher Ray Bailey at 3-0 on the season. Fires outside. It's 2-0 now to Cooper. Right-handed pitcher, right-handed batter. Here comes another, and it's a strike right down the middle.
Little surprise, Coach Bloomberg doesn't have a bunt play going here with the number 9 batter. You get it back to the top, try to get that runner in scoring position.
Ground ball up the middle again. Second baseman there. He grabs it, and then while on the ground, he tags the bag with his glove, and Bodenbach with a good play for the force out.
Nice play there. You're thinking, oh, here comes another one where it might sneak through the box and go up the middle. Definitely would have put runners at first and third, because the runner from first, Hughes, was off and running. He had the play in front of him, and if it gets through, he's going to take himself to third base. But a good defensive play there. They get the lead runner. Now 1 on and 2 outs.
Outside as Bartle, the leadoff man, is up there. He singled and scored last inning. One of the 2 runs for the Lancers in the first inning. They lead 2-0 over Alton High.
Took the second pitch of the game into right center field for a base hit. He's going to try to get a 2-out something going here for Belleville East now. They have 4 hits on the board.
4 singles, 2 runs, low and away again. Matthews holding the runner at first, Bodenbach at second, Halliday at short, Spurgeon at third base. Gibbs the catcher, Bailey the pitcher for the Redbirds. Swing and a pop-up right near the mound. Who wants it? The third baseman wants it and has it. Spurgeon makes the grab on the mound to end the inning, and that will finish off the Lancers in the second inning. 2-0, Belleville East. Alton coming back up here at Gordon Moore Park in a moment. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
When you own a business, your loss could be your employee's loss, too. That's why you should put American Family Insurance and me to work right away. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. I can help you design property and liability coverages that fit the needs of your specific business. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Bottom of the second inning, Alton Redbirds coming to the plate. Louis Korak and Brent Berkland back at the park. Shane Matthews, Nick Drosty, and Jordan Bodenbach here for the Redbirds, who are looking for their first runner of the game.
Siddle had a 10-pitch inning, so pitch count was good for him. He went through the top three, 1, 2, 3, and he goes at him here 4, 5, and 6 in the bottom of the second inning.
Shane Matthews, cleanup hitter. Throws right, bats left. Just like the pitcher, throws right, bats left, Siddle. Matthews takes low. It's quickly here 2-0 to Shane, a senior. Matthews comes in with a batting average of .304, wears number 10. And the pitch to him, ground ball. It's a two-hopper to short. Bartle will fire to first, and out there, Matthews hustling, and it's one out.
Made it close, but 2-0 count. Maybe not the best pitch for him to in his wheelhouse, and little three-hopper to the shortstop, and good hard throw. It took a good hard throw to get him from Bartle to get him because Matthews is hustling. But 4 up and 4 down now, and Alton looking for its first base runner.
Inside corner again, and Nick Drosty, the DH, is down a strike, batting for pitcher Ray Bailey. Drosty, a .333 hitter. He's a junior. Redbirds with 5 seniors in the starting lineup. The rest are juniors. 5 of each. 5 juniors, 5 seniors. Drosty, 1-1 pitch. Swing and a foul, straight back. Number 5 batter for Coach Todd Haug. Siddle brings another. It's low and inside for a ball. The other Alton coaches over there, Steve Haug, Todd's father, coaching first base. Rick Steen coaching third base. And the pitching coach, Pete Kleeman, over there in the dugout with Todd Haug. Here's a foul ball. And it's still 2-2 to Drosty. Alton Redbirds in the third base dugout here at home. Lancers lead the Redbirds 2-0. Siddle, 2-2 pitch, low and away in the dirt. Tomorrow we have the Shells and the Oilers. And then some more action on Friday afternoon and Friday night. This one bounces in for ball 4. It's a 1-out walk for the Redbirds.
Went with the hard-cutting breaking ball there on a 3-2 pitch. Peculiar. But Alton with its first base runner of the afternoon, a 1-out walk, and Bodenbach will step in.
Couple of minutes after 5 o'clock, you're in tune to WBGZ Alton. 5 o'clock hour now on this Tuesday. 1 on, 1 out for Bodenbach. Strike called between the letters in the belt there to the senior second baseman. The stretch by Siddle. Short lead by Drosty at first. Low in the dirt again. Some pitches in the dirt this inning from the right-hander.
Looks like all of a sudden he's kind of shortened up his delivery. That's the first time he's gone out of the stretch.
Throw over to first and the runner back. He looks taller than 6'5" even out there. Big right-hander.
Well, standing on top of that mound helps out a little bit.
Exactly. And striding toward home. 1-1 pitch. Low in the dirt. Low and away again.
Well, if you're a hitter, you sense this a little bit where the sharpness of the pitcher is gone momentarily, so a little more discipline at the plate. any way you can get them on.
One hopper to the pitcher. He throws to second, out, on to first, out. A double play quickly finishes off the Redbirds as it went right back to the mound. 1-6-3 on that twin killing. And we've played 2 innings now at Gordon Moore Park. Belleville East on top, 2-0 over Alton. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Why should you bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors? You never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Louis Korak and Brent Birkeland back for Southwestern Conference baseball today at Gordon Moore Park. And 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Belleville East. They lead Alton 2-0 with 2 runs in the first. And a strike from Bailey. We're underway in the 3rd inning.
This is where they did their damage in the first inning. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Got them 2 runs right off the bat. They'll try to do the same here.
Foul ball back to the screen. We salute today's business of the day. It's Kane's Carpet Cleaning. They treat your property like it's their own. Kane Carpet Cleaning, business of the day today. Swing and a miss, up and away, and 3 pitches and a strikeout. It's 1 down.
Running fastball away from the left-handed batter, and there's a good 0-2 pitch, and just don't want to get too much of the plate there, if at all, and nowhere near the plate. He got the batter to bite. 2nd strikeout for Bailey. He will face his counterpart now.
Siddle from the left side will take a ball. Again, throws right, bats left. Left-handed hitter digs in.
An RBI single. His first time up on an 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Took a healthy swing there.
It's like Bailey with his 6th start of the year. There's a line drive, soft liner, but it falls into right. In front of the right fielder, Luke Edwards, for a 1-out base hit.
5th hit of the day for Belleville East, 2nd for Siddle. And I take that back. Bailey with 3 strikeouts now. But he's given up 5 singles now and 2 1/3 innings. And he will deal with the cleanup batter, Brunk, who got a sac fly. Robbed of an extra base hit. I mean, absolutely robbed by Wisnowski out in center field of a, what was it? Would have been an easy double. And he got an RBI, sac fly, his first at bat.
Marty Brunk, the leading hitter on the team. After that out, he is now 25 out of 50.
No official at bat.
There's a line drive and out, and a throw to first, out. That's a double play. Line drive to the shortstop, and Halliday quickly throwing to first to complete the double play and finish off the Lancers quickly in the 3rd inning. 2-0 Belleville East over Alton. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer more than savings accounts, checking accounts, money markets, loans, and IRAs. They also offer a Visa Platinum Card, which rewards their members with low rates, no annual fees, no hidden fees, no balance transfer fees, built-in safety features to protect your card from fraud, and a reward program which rewards you for every purchase you make. Apply today for a First Mid-America Credit Union Visa Platinum Card at www.1stmidamerica.org.
Low-hanging branches, loose limbs, Storm damage? Don't risk climbing up that shaky ladder. Let Alton Tree Service do it for you. Fully insured with over 11 years of experience, protecting your home and family is what we do best. From trimming to complete removal, there is no tree we can't handle. Contact Alton Tree Service today for a free, no-obligation estimate at 618-977-1413.
Back at Gordon Moore Park, Louis Korak and Brent Berkland back with you here. Redbirds to the plate now. Edwards, Halliday, and Spurgeon, bottom of the order. Both teams finish off innings with double plays there on defense. And the Redbirds coming right back up here, trailing 2-0. Bottom of the third inning now. And the pitch is low and in to Luke Edwards, the senior right fielder. Number 7 hitter for Alton fouls it back and out of play.
Alton still looking for its first hit of the afternoon.
2 strikeouts and a walk for this Belleville East right-hander, Siddle. And the right-hander ready with another one to Edwards. High for a ball.
He's got a little pop behind that fastball of his, and good delivery. He's been around the plate so far pretty well. He had a little spurt there.
That one's into the hole left side. Shortstop grabs it, fires to first, but no chance. That's an infield single for Edwards as he hit it in the hole left side.
Once it got back Hogue over at third base, really it's going to be a next to impossible play for Bartle to make. Keeps it to an infield single, but the first hit of the afternoon for Alton. Leadoff batter is on, and Halliday now, shortstop, comes to the plate. He represents the tying run.
Where's number 2? And the junior shortstop waits on the right-hander Siddle. And he throws a strike in there. It's 0-1.
Are you bunting here?
Maybe not with the number 9 hitter on deck, but we'll see. Alton 13-3 overall. Belleville East 11-5 overall. They're both at 4-2 in the conference. One strike. One on, nobody out. The pitch on the way. Now he is bunting, and it's fouled at home plate. Now it's 0-2.
Now you're definitely, I can't see bunting here. Danger of striking out on anything that's fouled away.
0-2. Edwards will stay at first. Popped foul. Back and out of play. It goes behind home plate. Halliday stays alive. Coach Steen at third. Coach Steve Howe at first. Some signs for the base runner and the batter here. Halliday digs back in. (0-2) pitch to Matt Holliday. He calls time, and time is given to him by the umpire.
Yeah, it was a long, delayed pause there by Siddle. He went ahead and fired a pitch. It was right down the chute.
Now the 0-2 on the way, and it's low and away. Niles Spurgeon waits on deck. He's the number 9 hitter for Alton. Then to the top of the order again. The Redbirds try to do something here in the third inning. About a 2-0 deficit. There's a line drive back to the pitcher, and somehow he made the grab, and he'll throw to first for a double play as it was lined near his knees, and he just put his glove down there, and somehow it stayed and didn't fall to the ground.
I have no idea. Boy, that to catch that one about ankle high off the ground on a line like that, to be able to make that play, that's nothing but reflexes there. And a nice play. He fielded his position well there, and he knew exactly what was going on. Siddle gets himself another double play. Alton with 2 base runners, and they've both been erased now on twin killings.
Spurgeon, the number 9 hitter now, and up and in, and it's ball 1. I thought it might have glanced off the helmet as it comes back to the brick wall, but catcher just missed it, ball 1. Two outs. Now the Redbirds with nobody on here in the bottom of the 3rd. This one is high for a ball. Edwardsville 4-2. These two teams all at 4-2, tied for second place. O'Fallon leading the way at 5-1 in the conference. O'Fallon playing Collinsville today. Swinging a ground ball to short. This could end the inning. Throw to first. It does end the inning. A ground ball to short will finish off the Redbirds, and we've played 3 full innings now. Lancers 2, Redbirds nothing. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer more than savings accounts, checking accounts, money markets, loans, and IRAs. They also offer a Visa Platinum Card, which rewards their members with low rates, no annual fees, no hidden fees, no balance transfer fees, built-in safety features to protect your card from fraud, and a reward program which rewards you for every purchase you make. Apply today for a First Mid-America Credit Union Visa Platinum Card at www.1stmidamerica.
Park, Alton Redbirds and Belleville East Lancers. We go to the 4th inning now. 2-0 our score. Pitchers duel, but first inning, the Lancers got their 2 runs, and that's been it, Louis.
Yeah, they got off to a good start, and both pitchers have settled in, and actually Siddle started settled in, and he hasn't let up yet. He's been aided by a couple of double play balls, and he's faced a minimum 9 batters, and we move on to the 4th inning. 2-0 Belleville East, out hitting Alton 5-1 in the game.
Ray Bailey brings it home. It's a strike, 1-1 to Darius Box, the first baseman. Hoge, third baseman, will be next. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Took a little something off of that one.
One-two delivery, and it's upstairs.
Didn't miss by much.
Up and away a little bit. Again, after the game, our Munganast Alton Toyota Player of the Game. We'll name a Player of the Game for today's contest. Again, Shells and Oilers tomorrow. Baseball Friday night, that's CM and Granite City here on the Big Z. Slow breaking ball, swing and a miss. Tried to golf it. It was a low delivery. Strike 3.
That was a good-looking pitch there. A nice, easy overhead slider there, and got Box well out in front of the pitch. He strikes out for the 2nd time. It's the 4th of the afternoon.
Brandon Hoge takes upstairs with this curve. Our slider, ball 1. He wears number 0. And the pitch.
Ooh.
Ball called there. Must have been outside. Looked good.
It was good. I marked it down a strike.
2-0 the count. Says Blue. And there's a chopper to short. 2-hopper to Holiday. Throws high, but out. Shortstop to first. 2 down.
Good stretch there by Matthews. Get up. Get that one. And a 1-2-3 inning would be nice for Bailey here. He hasn't had one yet today. Looking for his first. Weisbrot, the catcher, flied out to center field his first time. So for 1 in the game.
And strike 1, the call to the catcher. 2 up, 2 down, and Bailey delivers. Strike at the knees, 0-2. Here's the next. Inside, almost hit the batter. There's a shot to the second baseman. Backhanded by Bodenbach. Throw to first. He makes the play. Looked like that one may have been headed up the middle to center field, but a good play by the Alton second baseman. 1-2-3 in the 4th inning for the Lancers. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th here at Gordon Moore Park. Lancers 2, Redbirds nothing. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by First Mid-America Credit Union. New name, same great credit union. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance. All your protection under one roof. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Nautilus, the area's finest fitness facility. And Alton Tree Service. With 11 years of experience, there is no tree we can't handle.
Livingston.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
In action today, Southwestern, Roxana, CM. CM playing Wood River in softball today, and we get a final score from that game, 12-0. CM beating East Alton Wood River. So the Eagles over the Oilers in girls softball today. Here in baseball at Gordon Moore Park, top of the order for the Redbirds. Time to get moving here. Bottom of the 4th inning, and it's 2-0 Belleville East. Louis Korak and Brent Birkeland here as Wisnowski, Moore, and Gibbs come to the plate against Siddle. And he delivers a strike to Ronnie Wisnowski,
who by far has the defensive play of the game here today. By far.
Makes something happen with his bat here. Maybe it's a ball upstairs.
That'd be nice. They haven't had a runner get past first base yet. Only 2 base runners in the game.
2 double plays in 3 innings for the Lancers. And the 1-1 pitch. Gonna bunt. Third base side, a beauty. And the throw, not in time. Third base side in the grass. Forget about it.
That's the way you deaden the bunt. And in this grass here, it's a little thick once it gets into that initial infield grass there. And Siddle did all he could to come in and make a play, but just trying to spark something and make something happen. Wisnowski reaches, and he's leadoff batter. 2nd inning in a row, the Redbirds have had a leadoff runner on. Trying to make some noise offensively here. So far, Goose Eggs up on the board.
There's a ground ball down the line at third, off the third baseman, and safe. Tried to backhand it, went off of his glove as he was playing in a step or two, and everybody's safe. Still nobody out.
Well, it was a play to be made, no doubt about it, but it looked like for a moment there that Hogue was kind of indecisive on what he wanted to do. If he makes a play there and fields it cleanly, he's got the runner at first base, but just that little bit of indecision cost him there, and it's 2 on now. Alton with their biggest threat so far in the game.
And now it's Brent Gibbs with a good chance here, and Gibbs could do some damage here in a 2-0 ball game. Belleville East with the lead, but Gibbs, leading hitter, coming in at .477, 13 RBIs to lead the team. And he takes low for a ball. 21 hits on the year. 6 doubles, 1 home run. Looks like that's the only Redbird homer this season. Brent Gibbs. 1-0 pitch, instead a turn, no throw to second base. Good speed on the bases for Alton here. Wisnowski at second, Lawrence Moore at first. Runner going at second, and a foul ball by Gibbs. Might have been a hit and run, maybe not.
I think he had the base stolen easy. They forgot about him out there, and could have put that one in his back pocket if, boy, it looked like Gibbs just missed a pitch, though, too. He was licking his chops on that one.
1-1 with nobody out. This one's inside, and he backs away from ball 2. Redbirds will loosen their bullpen here in the middle of the game. 4th inning. Still haven't played 1 hour of baseball here. We're in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch, low and away, 3-1.
It's 1st and 2nd and nobody out, 3-1. Boy, I mean, this is the ultimate hitter's count in my eyes, but do you take or do you give him the green light here? I think you got to give your number 3 hitter a green light.
Sure, yeah. Leading hitter, leading RBI man. Brent Gibbs will swing and foul one down the left field line. Slow curve, and he got out in front of it.
Yeah, he did that in his first at bat where tried to jam him with a pitch inside, and he was able to turn on it, but just turned on it a little quicker than he wanted to, and pulls it down the line. Now it's a full count.
Sunshine pops back out from behind the clouds here at Gordon Moore Park.
Wonder if they're going to start the runners here.
3-2 with nobody out. Runners not going, and he pops it up. Foul ball, first base side, and the first baseman makes the grab, and 1 out.
Oh, that's a big out there. No advancement of the runners. Good pitch there, just kind of handcuffed him, and inside out and one there down the first base line. That was a easy play for Box, and for Belleville East, the best case scenario there where you get a dangerous hitter out and nobody advances.
Now it's Shane Matthews, the cleanup hitter. Turn, no throw to second base. Now the runners with 1 out may do some running here. A good old double steal. The Redbirds known for running Redbirds. We'll see. 1 out. And Matthews sends one down the left field line. Slicing foul. Just foul. As the left fielder was off the line there, and it's a strike.
He was. It's a fair. If it falls in fair, that's going to score at least 1. But about 2.5, 3 feet foul.
Left-handed batter Shane Matthews here against the right-hander Siddle. Alex Siddle, right-handed pitcher. And the signs given to the base runners and to the batter. Here we go, bottom of the 4th inning. Big spot for Alton. Turn and throw, and safe. The umpire took some time before he made the safe call. Now the ball gets away on the infield, but pitcher will run it down.
He almost thought about calling him out, didn't he?
I guess that's what he was thinking about. It was a little hesitation there. Wisnowski diving back in under the tag. And now the runner going. The pitch is up and away, and everybody's safe. Third baseman wasn't over there in time. The catcher wanted to throw it. It's a double steal.
Yes, he did. He wanted to gun that one down and didn't have an opportunity because Hogue was not there.
Up and away to the lefty, so a perfect pitch for the catcher to fire down there. Ground ball to short. Run will come in. Shortstop throws to first. And out there, I believe. Now they got the runner between second and third, and they tag Lawrence Moore out. And at first, Shane Matthews still standing there. And the umpire didn't make a call over there at first.
I thought he yelled safe, but didn't give any kind of motion. So that's just a base running mistake by Alton. They could have had first and second there. So they're able to get the one runner 3, 5, 6 on the putouts. So it's an infield single and RBI for Matthews.
Wisnowski comes in.
Yep, they cut the lead. They cut the second runner down, I should say.
Up and in, ball one to Nick Drosty here. So the bottom of the fourth inning, the Redbirds get a run, make it a 2-1 ball game. Lancers on top, now by 1. Here's the pitch, swing and a pop-up. Runner was going on the pitch, but it's a foul ball. First baseman over there to make the grab to end the inning. The Redbirds settle for 1 run, and they leave 1 on base. And now, after 4 innings, the Lancers 2, the Redbirds 1. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison.
Redbirds and the Lancers, 1-run game now, 2-1. Belleville East with the lead as we go to the 5th inning. Alton gets a run back in the 4th. Now we go to the 5th, and Ray Bailey back to the mound for Alton High.
Well, they were finally able to put a crooked number up there. And we go to the 5th inning of a 2-1 game, and now it's up to Bailey to kind of hold it here with your offense getting a little bit of momentum against a pitcher that had been pretty tough so far.
Danny Hughes, the designated hitter, number 8 hitter for Belleville East, takes ball 1. Bailey brings this one in. It's a fly ball to short center. Wisnowski calling everybody off, and he makes the grab. Shallow center field.
Right off the hands, just kind of fisted one out there. And you can see Bailey is settled in now. That's 5 in a row set down.
1 out here in the 5th. Pitch is a strike called to Cooper, the number 9 hitter. Bailey, the righty for Alton, brings it in, low and away. We salute our business of the day today. It's Kane's Carpet Cleaning. Kane's, they treat your property like it's their own. Kane's Carpet Cleaning, business of the day today. And there's a strike. It's 1-2. Swing and a line drive into left. Left fielder there and makes the catch. Luke Edwards moving from right to left this inning. And Edwards on that line drive to left, looking up into the sun, but he makes the catch.
Just in time for the defensive switch there, and ball hit pretty hard on a 1-2 pitch from the number 9 hitter Cooper. But right on the nose, and that's 6 in a row now retired, and it looks like it's going to be 7 in a row.
Fly ball to right. The new right fielder, Clint Kress, will make the grab. Kress, number 8, will grab this one in short right field. So they try left, center, and right field that inning. And 3 up, 3 down. Hughes, Cooper, and Bartle for the Lancers. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. 2-1 Belleville East. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
When you own a business, your loss could be your employee's loss too. That's why you should put American Family Insurance and me to work right away. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. I can help you design property and liability coverages that fit the needs of your specific business. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Whether you're planning for home improvement projects, family vacations, college tuition, or consolidating credit card debt, use your home for what you need. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer home equity loans and lines of credit that can lower your costs. For more information, visit www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a First Mid-America Credit Union representative.
Redbirds to the plate. Bodenbach, Edwards, Halliday, all coming up here, and we'll see how the Redbirds play it. Bottom of the 5th inning in a 2-1 ball game now, just a 1-run game. Lancers got their 2 runs in the 1st inning. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Looks like Belleville East might be getting a little activity in their bullpen now.
Redbirds loosening up left-hander Tanner Miles. The last half inning or so. There's a ball low and away. Bailey's still in there. Both starting pitchers still in there, and it's a pitcher's duel at 2-1. 2 runs again for the Lancers in the 1st. The Redbirds with 1 run in the 4th. Now we're in the 5th inning. And it is low for a ball. 2-1 to Bodenbach here.
Siddle still got pretty good pop on that fastball, so pitch count not much of a problem.
Here's another. Foul ball, third base side. 2-2 now.
It's second time through here. They're starting to make a little more contact, a little more fluent.
Again, bright sunshine after the weekend of rain, and everybody pretty much in action today around the region. CM, Southwestern, Wood River, Roxana, Alton. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch. It is low. Maybe caught the corner of the plate, but just a little low, I believe, says the umpire. Ball 4.
I've said it once. I've said a million times. They don't care what you and I think, right?
That is so true. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks now.
That's about as guaranteed as death and taxes, right?
You got it. The 2 strikeouts coming way back in the 1st inning for Siddle. Siddle delivers, and it's up and away. They say Luke Edwards had the bat out there on that bunt attempt. It's a strike.
He's got a base hit in the game. He was Alton's first base hit back in the third inning, saying he offered at that one. It would have been called a ball.
Try to bunt that tying run into scoring position, and this one's up and away again. Tried to bunt again, but brought the bat back this time. It's 1-1. Right-hander loosening for the Lancers. Left-hander for the Redbirds. Again, that's Tanner Miles, the senior. Down there in the left field corner. Siddle for Belleville East brings it in, and it is outside, just off the plate, and they wanted a strike there, the Lancers.
Very similar pitch to the first one. It could have been 3-0, but it's 2-1. Edwards offered at the first one, and they did want that one, but they should have known by now. You saw where the fat part of the strike zone is, and that's the inside corner. Start working him in there.
Has been all afternoon. There's a throw over to first, runner back.
Whether you like it or not, he's been consistent with it.
We got started just over an hour ago. About a 4:35 first pitch. There's a bunt and run, and
oh, look at this.
The third baseman and pitcher collide. There will be no throw to first. Good bunt to the third base side, but no communication there. They collided, no throw.
That's what it was all about there, is the communication, or lack thereof. There wasn't any, and that was the problem. Both converged on the ball, both got there in plenty of time, but nobody took charge. And that's a play where if the third baseman's got a chance to make the play, Siddle's got to step aside and let his third baseman make a play there. But instead, it's a infield single. 2 runners on, nobody out.
Here's another bunt, first base side, and the throw to first, and out there, another good bunt. Matt Holliday bunts it up the first base line, moving both runners up, second and third, 1 out.
Very nice execution. Alton's done their job bunting the ball in this game. 3-4 put out that time, and it moves the runners up for Spurgeon. Tying run at third, go-ahead run at second base. They're going to bring the infield in with the number 9 hitter at the plate.
Here's the pitch by Siddle, and it's a strike called. Looked like it was up and away this time. Now
away.
Now it's a strike.
Well, the pitch that they didn't get for a strike was, to me, was better than that one.
Much better. Alex Siddle, Siddle, the pitcher, Siddle. In his 5th inning of work here, and the Redbirds threatening again against the Lancers.
See, I got to quit jumping the gun. I marked it down as a ball.
Now this one's inside for a ball. It's 1-1. Right-handed batter Niles Spurgeon. In a 2-1 game, Belleville East on top, 5th inning. Pitch is upstairs to Spurgeon, a .324 hitter. 7 RBIs on the year. Two and one count now to this number 9 hitter. Infield still creeping in, closer and closer to home plate. And they try the squeeze, but it's fouled back.
That was more of a... wasn't a suicide, it was a safety squeeze there. They had it set up, and Belleville East was ready for it, but 2-2 pitch now as it was fouled off. And they're all still playing on the edge of the grass, and Spurgeon makes any decent contact here, he could get himself a base hit. So they're taking a risk here.
Some holes on the infield with them this close in. There's a pitch way high for a ball. 3-2. First base open, 1 out.
Yeah, you got the base open, but you're getting back to the top of the order here as well.
Spurgeon, good hitter at the number 9 spot, .324 average. 3-2 delivery. Here we go. The pitch. Swing and a shot by the shortstop. It's a single into left. 1 run in. The other runner was going to stop, but it's bobbled in left, and 2 will score. Spurgeon ends up at second. 3-2, Alton high.
Well, and that's the risk. Again, they took a gamble there by playing the infield in, looking to cut the tying run down. And if he gets any kind of decent contact, he's got a good shot of getting a base hit. Certainly going to tie the game up. And the bobble out in left field cost Belleville East now by Brunk because they were not going to send that back runner home. But once he dropped the ball, here comes Edwards with the go-ahead run for Alton.
Wisnowski now at the plate, and he'll take high for a ball. Back to the top of the order here in the 5th inning for Alton High. Redbirds lead 3-2, their first lead of the game.
So a base hit and an RBI for Spurgeon. Crunk gets the air on the go-ahead run.
Runner going low and away. The throw there and safe. He slid around the left field side of third base, then through the back door. He's safe.
Well, I thought they were going to get him there. That was a good throw right on the bag, but even a better slide to the outside of the bag. And another opportunity with a runner at third base and less than 2 outs, and they bring the infield in again.
Siddle to Wisnowski. It's 2-0 now. That pitch was low and away. Spurgeon at third. And the batter checks his third base coach. Rick Steen has the signs there, and Wisnowski digs back in. Here's the pitch. Low and away, and squaring around a bunt. Maybe taking all the way, maybe not, but it's 3-0.
Well, I would think you're going to definitely take here with a 3-0 count and 2, 3, and 4 behind you.
Runner at third, 1 out. Redbirds have taken the lead here in the 5th inning. And taking up and in, ball 4, first and third, 1 out.
And now we're going to get Crest to the plate for the first time today after he took Moore's spot. And he can deliver here and give Alton some insurance. They're going to play in at the corners. Middle infielders at double play depth.
Crest from the left side, just 16 at bats, but he has 7 hits, .438 average. Low and in, ball 1. Wisnowski goes, no throw. He'll stand up at second with 1 down.
And here comes Coach Bloomberg. He's going to make a trip to the mound here.
Ball 1 count to the batter. And the Redbirds continue here in the 5th inning. And we continue to tell you about our business of the day today, Kane's Carpet Cleaning. They treat your property like it's their own. Kane's Carpet Cleaning, our business of the day. Tomorrow, our business of the day will be more baseball. Shells and Oilers baseball. About 4:15, we'll get that one started from Roxana, and then on to Wood River for softball. Lady Oilers and Lady Shells, and Lady Oilers again losing today to the CM Eagles in softball. One out. Clint Kress, 6 RBIs on the year. One of the few players on the roster that's not a junior or a senior. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive caught by the first baseman who's playing way in, and he smoked it there, but what a stab at first by Box.
Well, he saved 2 runs undoubtedly there. I mean, nothing as a coach you can do there, but pat your hitter on the back. That's a good piece of hitting there. Just unlucky, very unlucky. We'll remember that play because if this continues to stay close like this, you remember a defensive play like that if Belleville East somehow comes back and wins the game.
Brent Gibbs trying to do something about that as he fouls one back. So the sophomore, Kress, hits it to first, a line out. 2 down now, 2 on, 2 out. 2 runs in for Alton. And Gibbs could make it more of a lead than 3-2 Redbirds. Ground ball to the right side. First baseman over, makes the stab. He throws behind the pitcher, though, and 2 runs will score. Gibbs is safe. Redbirds lead 5-2.
Oh, that's a killer. You make a great defensive play, just a good reflex play on the batter before you, and you're out of the inning there. That's just one of those routine plays that you work on a lot. Ball hit to the first baseman to the right of him. Just a little soft toss to the pitcher, and then it's all about timing, and he just threw it behind Siddle there, and a mistake there brings 2 more runs in, and 2 big runs for Alton as they open up now a 5-2 lead.
And 2 big errors in this inning, allowing 3 runs to score.
Yep.
A bobble in left, and then a bad throw here at first base. Runner going, the pitch down and in, the throw, and out. Caught stealing to end the inning. The Redbirds with a big inning, though. 4 runs in the 5th. We'll go to the 6th inning at Gordon Moore, and the Redbirds now on top, 5-2 over the Lancers. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Everybody's saying buy American, but not me. I just want you to come drive American. Come out today and see for yourself. No one has a more impressive selection of vehicles than Ford. Whether it's a Focus, Fusion, Escape, Edge, F-150, or any other Ford product, no one can beat Ford's quality. Not Toyota, not Honda, not anybody.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years, just off Route 3 or Highway 67 in Alton, or at RobertsMotors.com.
Stanley's Firestone Pizza.
Louis Korak and Brent Birkeland back with you as Tanner Miles checks into the game now on the mound, trying to save it for Ray Bailey. Bailey goes 5 innings, and now it's Miles to the mound, and the Redbirds on top, Louis, for the first time today.
Well, they got their starter a lead after a little bit of an inauspicious start for him. He was able to settle into the game, keep it right where it was. Gave his offense a chance to give him a lead. They finally did. Of course, they got a couple of breaks. And you got to take advantage of those breaks whenever the other team makes the mistakes. There were a couple of big errors in the inning. Bailey can get the win now. He cannot be the loser, and it's going to be up to Miles to try to close it out or get Alton closer to a win here, as they're going to loosen up some more down in that left field bullpen. But now it's going to be in Miles' hands. He's going to face 2, 3, and 4 here. So the heart of the Belleville East order, he's got a challenge on his hands right off the bat.
Tanner Miles has some incredible numbers here to start the year. This is his 10th appearance. 5 saves already. 5 saves. Now he hits a batter. His ERA is 0.69. His walk to strikeouts, though, are 4-1. 7 walks, 28 strikeouts in 20 innings. And Miles hits the first batter that he faces here, the lefty Tanner Miles, into the game.
Well, they hit a couple of decent balls against Bailey early on, but the key for him was no walks in the game. Those walks really come back and get you, and they got Siddle there in the last couple of innings. Not the way Miles wanted to start this off, and first pitch he delivers, a hit batsman, and it's going to bring Siddle to the plate, who's got 2 of Belleville East's 5 hits here. He's 2 for 2 in the game.
Miles brings it in, lefty to lefty, and it's low and in, ball 1.
Boy, if you're Belleville East, you'd really like to have at least those last 2 runs back. He should have been out of the inning in a 3-2 game.
Line drive, and the shortstop playing up the middle will grab it, step on, throw to first, a double play. Holiday there, and it's 2 out now.
Pitcher's best friend, isn't it? 2 for 1, and a little inside-out swing there, and a good pitch just jammed Siddle, and Holiday is able to make the play himself. He almost slipped out there behind the bag, but was able to recover step on the bag, make the throw to first, and that's how you wipe out hit batsman to start off the inning. 2 quick outs, Brunk to the plate. He had one of those 2 costly miscues that gave Alton the run in the bottom of the 5th.
Big curve by Miles, strike 1. That's 2 double plays now for each team in the game. Miles throwing low to the cleanup batter here, 1-1. 6th inning, 5-2 in favor of the Alton Redbirds now. Swing and a miss, 1-2 the count. 2 runs in the first inning for Belleville East. Redbirds finally got on the board in the 4th, 1 run. Then a 4-run 5th inning. Swing and a foul back to the brick wall. Tomorrow again, Shells and Oilers. 1-2 pitch again. Line drive. Second baseman there. He leaps into the air and grabs it. Soft liner, but Bodenbach still had to climb the ladder, and that's the end of the 6th inning for the Lancers. Redbirds still lead it here at Gordon Moore Park, 5-2. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer more than savings accounts, checking accounts, money markets, loans, and IRAs. They also offer a Visa Platinum Card, which rewards their members with low rates, no annual fees, no hidden fees, no balance transfer fees, built-in safety features to protect your card from fraud, and a reward program which rewards you for every purchase you make. Apply today for a First Mid-America Credit Union Visa Platinum Card at www.1stmidamerica.com.
Did you know that
We
every
love
high school
Telly.
sports broadcast aired here on 1670
We got to
is
get those
also
made up
available
just
over
for
the internet?
just.
So if you have friends and relatives out of town who'd like
How
to
many
go to
earned runs?
games, tell them
2.
to log on to overcame.com. You say you can't listen live?
3
Log on to
walks, 2
altondailynews.com to listen anytime.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Redbirds have the cleanup batter to the plate, Shane Matthews, and a new pitcher on the mound. It'll be right-hander Sam Bassett coming in for Alex Siddle. Siddle finished after 5 innings of work, and it's a 5-2 Alton lead over Belleville East.
Tough numbers for Siddle. He actually didn't pitch all that poorly. He gave 5 runs, but only 2 of them were earned. 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, and he had the 2 strikeouts in the first inning.
Here we go, bottom of the 6th.
Both starting pitchers threw the ball well here today. Now it's in the hands of the bullpens.
Line drive to the shortstop and in and out of his glove, and it's going to be safe at first, and it's going to be another Lancer miscue.
Got to have it, right? Right in the glove. I know you're looking into a sun field there, but still, routine play. Just took his eye off the ball, and another error to start the bottom of the 6th.
Runner on at first, nobody out, and Redbirds bring up the designated hitter for the pitcher's spot, Nick Drosty. He bunts first base side. Pitcher scoops it up, throws to first for the out. Matthews to second with 1 down.
And that's Siddle now playing first base after he departed the mound, and looks like Box is over at third. So the sacrifice is good. 1-3 on the putout.
Now it will be Bodenbach, number 22, 6-hitter. Walked and scored last inning. That big 5th inning for Alton. Strike call. RBIs for Matthews and Spurgeon here today. 3 other runs have scored on errors. Alton with 5 on the board, leading 5-2. Up and in, and maybe off the umpire's helmet, and it was ricochets to the Lancers dugout. And Matthews to third base. Catcher may have been crossed up by the pitcher there.
Something happened because he just completely missed the ball there. But in any case, it's a ball. Runner at third now. Yeah, you've got a 3-run lead with 3 outs to get for a victory, but you can never get enough here, so you'd love to pick up that extra run over there at third base. And Belleville East thinking the same thing. They're going to play the infield in. They're going to do whatever they can to cut that 6th run down, or potential 6th run.
There's a bunt, foul, first base side. Strike 2.
Well, they like to play a lot of small ball, don't they?
Yes, they do.
But if you can execute it, it does frustrate the other team. And they don't seem to be, Alton doesn't seem to be a team that shies away from it whatsoever.
Breaking ball, fly ball into right field, and deep enough it looks like. It's caught. The runner tags. Matthews coming in. He will score. And it's an RBI for Bodenbach, and a good piece of hitting because he was down 1 ball, 2 strikes, and a sac fly to right field.
Absolutely a good piece of hitting. The least you want to do is you get a fly ball deep enough into the outfield that will score that run, and the mistake comes back to haunt Belleville East once again. Another unearned run crosses, and it's a 6-2 lead.
Bassett delivers, fly ball to short center. Shortstop out, he'll make the catch in the outfield grass, though, in shallow center field. Luke Edwards pops out, and that's the end of the Alton 6th inning. But they get another run, 6-2 now. Alton over Belleville East with 3 outs to get as we go to the 7th. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand-name products.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
A 2-0 lead for a couple of innings, but the Redbirds rallied and they've scored in 3 innings in a row.
Well, Belleville East got off to that good start, and they've hit the skids here, and a lot of that has to do with Alton pitching, being able to settle in, get some outs. Offense hasn't tattooed the ball around by any stretch, but they've been effective and opportunistic, taking advantage of mistakes.
Foul ball, first base side, out of play it goes, near the first base dugout.
5, 6, 7 due up here. Looks like it's going to be a pinch hitter in the on-deck circle.
Right now, Box the batter. Box in the batter's box, and Miles brings it in. 1-1 pitch. Down and in for a ball. Here's Miles with another one. Swing and a foul. Tapped it back, and it's 2-2. Redbirds looking to go 5-2 in the conference and stay on the heels of O'Fallon. Stay in a second-place tie with Edwardsville unless somebody can beat O'Fallon. Ground ball in the hole at short. Long throw, and it's wide of first. As Holiday did all he could do there. That's an infield hit.
Yeah, it was going to take just a bullet over to first base. Does a good job just to knock it down and keep it on the infield, but when you got speed out there running in box, he picks up his first hit of the game. He had gone 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts, and it's like a pinch hitter. Joel Yates will hit for Hogue here. Belleville East needs runners to have an opportunity here.
Strike called. Outside corner at the knees to Yates, number 35.
Wise brought the catcher. And if anybody else has to go here, it'll be Hughes, the DH, getting towards the bottom of the order.
Couple of minutes after 6 o'clock, you're in tune to WBGZ Alton. 90-minute ball game so far, and this one is low and away. 1-1 the count here. 7th inning. Alton leading 6-2 over the Belleville East Lancers. Miles delivers a strike. After the game again, our Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game coming up for you. The pitch low and away for ball. Here's a stretch by Tanner Miles and a foul off to the right. Still 1-2, runner at first. Nobody out. Top of the 7th. Redbirds will get back at it Friday and Saturday. Friday they play Highland. Swing and a miss, and Miles has another strikeout.
Good pitch, good change up there. He ran it down. Ran it away. Gets himself a strikeout. First for Tanner Miles in his second inning of work here. And now he'll deal with the catcher Weisbrot 0 for 2. He flied out to center. He grounded out to second.
29 strikeouts now to 7 walks on the year for Miles. First pitch is a ball here to the catcher. Here's the next. Off the plate outside, 2-0. 1 on, 1 out, 7th inning. Redbirds again next week will play Granite City and Edwardsville, both here at home in the conference. Throw over to first, runner back. Lefty Miles looks in, the pitch, swing and a foul back. Here's a ball up and away, and 3-1 the count. Here's another pitch. And ball 4 called there. And it is 2 on and 1 out for the DH, Danny Hughes.
Singled in the second, fly to center in the 5th. One more runner will bring the tying run to the plate. So you get into an inning like this, they picked up that extra insurance run in the 6th inning. You can never get enough.
Ball one to the lefty here. Hughes, the designated hitter. He's been the DH all day. 1 hit, 1 for 2. One-0 pitch on the way now. Swing and a miss. Lefty to lefty now, so we'll see if Miles can get this hitter with 1 out. Strikeout and a walk this inning for Miles, and has a lefty up there now facing him in Hughes. Outside corner, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the count.
Been an infield single and a walk this inning, sandwiched around a strikeout. Miles looking for another K here.
Breaking ball, rolls to second. Second baseman bobbles it a moment, now throws to first, out. Was thinking about going to second, but he'll take the sure out at first. 2 down.
Well, that's obviously the safe bet, the best way to go. You need outs, they need runners. We're down to the last out here, and looks like the final opportunity. It's number 9 hitter Cooper. 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice and flied to left. You'd like to end it here if you're Miles. You don't want to get this back to the top of the order and give those guys another crack.
Outside, ball 1 to Cooper, number 9 hitter. Miles looking for 2 scoreless innings here in relief to save the game for Bailey. Here's the pitch. Inside corner for a strike, 1-1. Tomorrow, Shells and Oilers from Roxana. Baseball, and then we'll get to softball from Wood River on tape delay. That'll be Shells and Oilers as well. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Two strikes and a ball, 2 outs, 2 on for Belleville East. 4-run lead for Alton. Here's the next. Swing and a miss, and the Redbirds win it. A strikeout for Miles, and Alton beats Belleville East by a score of 6-2. Back with the postgame in a moment. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
These days, it's hard to watch TV and not see a commercial where some car dealers make all kinds of empty promises they just can't keep. At Roberts, we don't make empty promises. What we will promise is a great selection of vehicles, all at great prices, along with the exceptional service you deserve, before, during, and after the sale. Stop by today and see for yourself. Roberts Motors in Alton on Route 3 or online at RiverBender.com.
6-2, the final score. The Alton Redbirds beat Belleville East today in a Southwestern Conference baseball game. Louis Korak and Brent Birkeland back here at Gordon Moore Park. Lancers with 2 in the first inning, and that was it for the Blue as the Red rallied for a run in the 4th, a big 4-run 5th inning, and then 1 more in the 6th inning today.
Well, you got to like the composure that Bailey was able to have there in this game. He regrouped well. It wasn't a good start for him, and you it's almost one of those for a starting pitcher where you're a little bit shell-shocked when they in a big game they come out and they get a couple off of you. It may rattle you a little bit and shake the confidence, but it certainly didn't here, and he was able to keep it at 2-0. Alton took a little bit to get going here offensively. Again, they didn't tattoo the ball around the ballpark, but a little bit of that small ball played in, and certainly they took advantage of some Belleville East mistakes, made them pay for it, and that's what good teams do, and they were able to persevere in the end.
And they're now 14-3 on the season, 5-2 in the conference, so you keep pace there as well. And our Munganast Alton Toyota players of the game, I think, have to be the 2 pitchers. Ray Bailey and Tanner Miles as they combined to win this ball game. A big win, obviously, in the conference for Alton.
Well, no doubt. I mean, Belleville East wound up with 6 hits in the game, and 3 of them came in that first inning. And after that, it was slim pickings for them. And both pitchers, again, as the game moved along, they did a good job of limiting base runners, keeping in control, staying around the plate, making good pitches. Both of them had that bend but don't break mentality, and certainly a big win here for Alton to, again, get to 5 wins in the conference, stay at 2 losses. You're 1 out on the loss side. And, again, if you can keep at that pace, you keep your destiny in your own hands, and that's the way you'd rather have it.
And Bailey now with a record of 4-0, and you look at Tanner Miles, his 6th save as he strikes out 2 in his 2 scoreless innings of work here today. The Alton Redbirds beat Belleville East 6-2 at Gordon Moore Park in Southwestern Conference baseball today. Thanks to our engineers, Mike Montgomery and Doug Jenkins. For my partner, Louis Korak, this is Brent Birkeland. So long, everybody.